Okay, welcome to Unbreakable Mind 44, which is 44-minute VO2 max session, and we are going to do a sprint session today. So we start in 3, 2, 1, go. That means in 44 minutes you'll be done. Until then, let's get moving. Today's session is fairly straightforward. We're going to do a pretty solid warm-up of 5 minutes easy warm-up, 5-minute medium, 5-minute harder warm-up, and then we're going to go into our intervals, which are going to be as hard as possible for 30 seconds. And we're going to do 8 rounds of that. And that'll be it. We'll be out of here in 40 minutes. And you'll have a good workout done and to be able to start the rest of your day. So let's get into the warm-up. You may do whatever you want, run, jog, bike, or just tag along what I'm doing. You can do whatever you need to just get your body going the first 5 minutes. What I want you to do now, starting out, is I want you to have a look at your inner game. What are your thoughts? Are you excited about this session? Are you tired? What is it? And then I want you to put yourself in a more useful spot. Not necessarily positive, but a more useful. A useful for us is that you are focused on the task at hand. You are here with us. Everything else in life you have put to your side. So you do that by taking some deep breaths and breathing out. And you focus your attention on that breath. Nice. Keep going. It does not matter if you are biking or doing burpees, whatever. As long as you just follow the warm-up and then get into the intervals and go get your heart rate as high as possible. That's the most important thing. But until then, the warm-up is incredibly important for both mind and body to get in the zone so we can avoid injuries and we can get max out of this short session. Deep breaths. Nice job, looking good. Keep breathing. Keep jogging. And you just want to go at a slow, nice pace now here. You want to wake your body up. You want to get some blood flowing and prepare your body. But the first 5 are just nice and relaxed. Should be enjoyable. Not something we say here in Unbreakable Mind too often. But it definitely should. Instead, focus on getting your mind at the right place. Go from either the red zone where you're stressed out, or from the green zone where you're almost falling asleep, into the yellow zone where you're focused, you're dedicated to the task at hand. You have now 35 more minutes to get this workout done. You can do some butt kicks while you're running, or jogging in place, or whatever you're doing. The idea here is to get some range of motion. So you're starting to work your heart, but you also start to work your muscles, or your joints and all that good stuff. You do a little bit of backwards running. Nice, guys. Looking good. I like the form. Yeah, this session here is all about you getting in the zone this first 5 minutes to put your headspace where you want it. Get rid of all that extra crap that's happening around your life and just focusing on what we got right here, right now. Keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. Okay, in 30 seconds, we're going to go up to medium intensity warm-up, which means now you want to be sport specific. So if you're doing generalized warm-up first 5 minutes, if you're going to do intervals during your run, I want you to start or sorry, you're going to run during your intervals, then you should start running now. And if you're going to do biking on your intervals, you should bike right now. Hope that makes sense. So become sport specific in 10 seconds and then increase the tempo a little bit. Now you should be, and go. In this zone, you should be able to speak, but with a little bit of a shorter sentences only. So you still be able to speak, but shorter sentences. That's how you're correct. If you can speak unhindered, you're going too slow. And the easiest way to do this is, of course, just increase the speed you're going at. Very simple, very straightforward, and still maintaining your focus on the task at hand, making sure that everything, the rest of your life has been left outside for this workout right here, right now. We're going to do 5 minutes of this and then 5 minutes of medium to high intensity warm up. And then we're going to get into the intervals. It's important here now that you go through your body, you scan your body from top to head and look for any stiffnesses or anything that's limiting your performance. And if you find something, like I can find it a little bit in my abs now or in my hips, then this is a good time to kind of see if you can warm up that space. Maybe you can move in a specific way where activate those muscles and gets them warmed up. So I'm doing a little bit of an exaggerated hip movement now, just to kind of get those things warmed up. And this is all part of being aware of your body. And without that awareness, it's really hard to improve it. So it's like trying to train a muscle which your head can't contract, right? You're not going to get stronger if you can't contract muscle. And the same thing is with everything we do. If we can't connect with that muscle, that thought, or that idea, it's really hard to use it and to improve it because we can't see it. So, and that's what warm-up usually is. You can use the same idea for if you have an exam. You just don't go down, take the exam or a driver's license. No, you would warm up, go through a few questions in your head, think about what an optimal performance would look like, and do some simple tasks to get going. Okay, nice job. So, should start getting a little bit of sweat. And you should be feeling like a little bit like it's, you're getting up there, your heart rate is increasing. If you have a heart rate monitor, it's fun to watch that bad boy, which I do. And it's still on easy, which means I should probably increase the speed a bit here. Could also do some high knees. There you go, some butt kick. And you want to get really warmed up here because once we go through the intervals, we're really going to go hard at it. The idea is to go as hard as we can, as hard as we're able to. Because if we won't get the benefits of a VO2 max session. So. And the real deal of a VO2 max session is to work as hard for as long as possible. So we can do that with short intervals, which we're going to do today, or with a little bit longer intervals, which we'll do the other days. And long one in this case, we're talking about 4 minutes. That's basically the longest intervals most people run, which has been proven to be very effective. All right, nice job. 30 seconds until we switch to medium to high intensity. And during that, it is exactly what I said. You want to continue the medium intensity, but then you want to add some sprints or a little bit faster pace to get your heart rate up even higher. And by the end of this one, you're really going to feel ready to do an interval training. So now you want to add some sprints, a jog at minimum, and then a sprint. There you go. Nice. And you really want to get that fast twitch muscle fibers going a little bit. So it's important here that you get a little bit of an explosion in your intervals. So it's very important. Okay, we have a few more minutes of this, and then we'll get into the money maker, the intervals. And now you should be getting warm, if not already really warm. Nice job. And for once, I'm able to say that it's actually not super warm here now in Spain, which is not very common. It tends to always be very warm. All right. Keep taking those deep breaths. And move your heart rate up. And then we're soon going to get going in 4 minutes. But you want to go pretty fast now. And there will be your baseline now is the medium pace. And then you increase a little bit with your, what's it called? With your sprints. So you should definitely be feeling the breath now. And hopefully I will not be taken down by the water sprinklers that are all over this place. Yeah, if you can find an uphill, that can help you get your heart rate up. But it's not necessary. But it's nice if you're not used to running very fast, then an uphill will help your heart rate go up, even though you don't need to be really fast. Yeah. And it doesn't really matter how you achieve the high heart rate, as long as you achieve it. So you can do it by wearing a backpack, walking up hills, biking, whatever. Yeah, this is a good way to practice your deliberate breathing, whatever pattern that may be. So it could be box breathing. It could be 2 quick in, 1 long out, which I enjoy. But the most important thing is that you give your body as much oxygen as it needs. That's what it's for. In the order of priority here, you want to make sure that you give your body as much oxygen as possible. And then the second thing is to relax. Okay, 1 minute left till we go into the intervals. Well, let's see. Could you give me a thumbs up if you're with me? Or actually, can't see your name, but give me a thumbs up. Cool, thank you. We have someone on YouTube as well. Nice. More than welcome to join in. Our morning workout, which we do every Monday morning, and we do them every Friday night. We do the most important sessions. Okay, 30 seconds until we get going on our first interval. It's going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 8 beautiful rounds. So you need to work as hard as you can for 30 seconds, no matter what you do. Biking, running, burpees, it doesn't matter. But you're going to work your heart rate up as high as possible, and then we get going. So find a few seconds of, if you want to do some stretches or whatever it is, get mentally prepared. And maybe tie in your super cool shoes. I have one of those kids' shoes where you like turn the little knob and it just tightens up the shoe. We're just super nerdy, but actually I kind of like it. It's kind of nice. Okay, we're gonna go in 20 seconds. 10 for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 30 seconds ago. And time. And time. And recover. I completely missed it. That's okay. All right. We can take 30 seconds rest. Actually 40 now because I want to make sure I get the watch already set up. It was faster than I expected. Okay, nice. How did that feel? Good? Thumbs up if that felt good. Please leave a little comment so I know you guys are live. So we're gonna go again in 20 seconds for another round. And it's important here that you keep moving and you take control of your breathing. So you're ready for a new one. Because a large part of what we're doing is controlling the breathing. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And break. Recover. So they're pretty hard. They're supposed to be hard. And you're supposed to get a lot of rest. And that's why we're going in 19 seconds again. So put your effort into the 30 seconds and go as hard as you can. And we're going to go again in 9. Take control of your breathing. Take control of your mind. 2, go. And rest. And I think that was round number 3. I always lose track. Good job, guys. Let's say that was round number 2. We get a bonus one. And we go again in 10 seconds. And your job is to get your heart rate up as high as possible for as long as possible. So you just gotta go. Hey, Paul. I see you're in there. I don't know. And go.
Hey, Gabriel.
And time. Another 30 seconds. What's up, Paul? How are you doing? You came in the middle of
Can you hear me?
the round here. Whee. But it's good. If you head into a short warm-up, Paul, I'll get you through this while we're done here. We only have a few more rounds and I'll get you in on the action, how this works. But we have five more rounds and the next one starts in 4 seconds. 2, 1, go. And recover. Woo-wee. That's a tough one. Hey. Nice job. 30 seconds until we go again. And now it's all about taking control of our breathing and taking control of our mind to make sure it supports us in the thing we're doing. So we're going to go again in 10 seconds. Woo, and that would be round number 5. We're getting out on 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice job. Let's go. And recover. Whew. So good. That was round number 5. And we're going again in 20 seconds. That means we have 3 more left, according to my extremely advanced calculator down here. Oop. So 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice job. Okay, my heart is about to pop out of my butthole, which is exactly the feeling we want to go for. My calculator says we've done 6 rounds. That means we're 2 rounds left, and we're going in 10 seconds. Now it's just a matter of controlling your thoughts, control your mind, and keep going. That's the beauty of this. 2, 1, go. Nice job. Woo. Control your breath. Relax. Do a little check-in with your head. What are your thoughts saying? Are they useful? Are they helping you take another round? If so, reinforce them. If not, change them out using the redirect protocol we teach. Then we go again in 5 for the last round and for the victory. 1, go. And time. Woo-wee. Great job. A little bit of online high five and some good stuff. According to my NASA calculator here, which is made of paper, sorry, wooden sticks, we have done 8 rounds as we're supposed to. So now it is about taking control of your relaxing and keep moving, and watch my super cool calculator. Pretty high-tech stuff, but it says to me that you did 8 rounds of high intensity intervals, which is the thing that most people avoid because they suck, right? But that's why we're here, try to do things that suck but they are highly valuable to us. So we're going to do a 5 minutes cool down. You can do stretch, whatever, if you believe that's useful for you, but just keep moving a bit. And the challenge now is to take control of your breathing and lower it as fast as possible. One good indicator that you are fit is that your heart rate decreases fast. So you go from the yellow zone or the red zone down to the green zone as fast as possible. Right? And the way to do that is to use your breathwork skills or tools, or the other tools you have at your disposal, such as positive reframing, etc. And the mistake people do here is they think that I should deprive myself of oxygen. That's why they take these deep breaths and they hold them. It's very contrary. There's an interesting function of the brain where when your exhale is longer than your inhale, that signals for some reason that you are safe, right? So that calms you down. So that's where you could take a pretty quick inhale and then you exhale slowly. And now we have some jealous dogs who want to run with us. So quick inhale, long exhale. But you don't want to get that oxygen depletion or that shortness of breath. That's not it. You rather want to calm yourself down while maintaining your body to get all that oxygen. So there we go. Nice job. Do a quick in, slow out. There's an interesting, if you ever wonder if you're recovered from an exercise, there's an interesting test which is supposedly pretty valid. It's supposedly pretty valid. And it goes to something like this. You take a deep breath, as deep as you possibly can, fill your lungs until you're about to explode. And then you, as slowly as you can, breathe out. And then you can test that from day to day. If you can do 30 seconds today and you can do 40 seconds tomorrow, well, you're probably better recovered that way. And supposedly that's a really good test. I haven't really played around with that one, but I find it interesting because I've always been curious about how do we know when we're recovered, other than just like the feeling of it, because our feelings play tricks on us, unfortunately. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. Paul, how are you doing? Are you moving? Are you getting warmed up? And 1 minute left, and then we are done for the day, which is great. It's a really quick session, but that's all you need. You need around 30 minutes to do one of these bad boys. And if you go hard, you will have all the benefits in a very short time, which is the dream outcome, right? But in general, that's a rule that works really well when it comes to life and everything. I think if we put in a lot of high concentrated effort, the time needed is much less. Also because we can't do it that much. So if you're trying to learn piano, if you put concentrated, full focus effort, maybe you'll do 30 minutes and then take a rest. And that will equal, 2 hours of sloppy work where you're just tinkering around. So 5 seconds left, and time. Thank you so much for hanging out on this little workout with me. This is a good one. We do it every Monday morning. We also do a technique training every Friday, if you want to learn that. And we do a mental strength training, which is more strength focused, but with an emphasis on breath work, self-control, emotional control, regulating our emotion when we get pissed off and annoyed, and learning how to deal with that. So those are all cool things. You can go to school.com/unbreakable-mind and you'll find us there. And thanks a lot for hanging out, all you solid 2 souls on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Take care. And now I'm going to have a chitty chat with Paul here.